Hello, my peeps. Want to see a bargain Bead Box masterpiece? Hello. Just thought I'd do something different. Be silly. But anyway, this, I think this is really nice. I don't like to make big and bulky because I'm not sure how people will accept that. So I did put this together without you. I started it, and as I thought I'd just get it started, and then I would do the rest with you. But I was struggling so hard with it that I thought I'm just gonna get it done. And all I did was attach it. I just strung it around, just wrapped it around one of the kind of like I don't know, bar or something right there. And so as close as I could, but I think it turned out pretty nice. So we have that, and then these are going to be with string, beading wire, and I've got some 7-strand here from Potomac Beads. So like 7-strand. I'm thinking I'm just going to use this because it's just for this short little spot right here. And we have, look, oh, I wanted to show you. I have crimps, I have jump rings, I have a head pin, eye pin, and what else was there? I think that's it. Oh, and a clasp, all in antique bronze, except for the wire guards. And I thought, well, wire guards will go. They will go. They'll work with it. That'll work. So I thought, I was so surprised I got everything. I had everything in my stash. It's nice. So I'm going to continue to go on with that bronze, but let's get started down here. I want to get this going here. So this is going to be a head pin, and then I have a ball head pin for that. We're going to make a ball head pin and probably make a, let's see, ooh, might just make a simple loop out of this. And this is nice and firm, very firm. It depends, you know, it doesn't matter what gauge it is, it's the temper. And when the temper is nice and strong, you can go with simple loops. So I'm going to go with simple loop with this. That's how I gauge whether, you know, when you get a 24 gauge, you know, that's really flimsy. Yeah, you want to do a wrapped loop. But on this, I'm going to do a simple loop. And we're going to drop it down. And simple loops, we're just going to, oh boy, how am I going to do this? I'm going to hurt my fingers, my thumb. And, oh, there we go. Bend it off to the side. And then we're going to snip it off. Snip it off about, I want a tiny hole or a tiny loop. So I'm going to go down pretty far and snip that off and roll. And we're going to roll it down the damn river. Get that nice and snug. And why it's like flopped over on its side, I don't know. All we do, we just dip it back up. And I have like a P. And you could take it and bend it, which is called breaking the neck, and you just kind of, there you go. There you go. My camera's moving. You know, I thought I had that fixed because of the way I set it up last time, but now it changed. Things changed. So I'm like, I'm back to this desk as I have my arms resting and I'm working. See the camera? And there goes the camera. So it jiggles the camera and I'm like, I can't. It's hard to work like this. So, I gotta figure out something. Okay, now on this one, it's going to be the eye pin because we want to attach this to this. So we're going to do another simple loop because this is still nice temper. So we're going to go this way. And then we're going to bend it over. I used that one, the flat one, the flat pliers. Now, this one works much better. Look, that works a lot better. Okay, now we're going to snip it off. Snip it off way down. And snip. It's kind of a waste, but it did its purpose. And we're going to roll and make a loop. And make a nice, pretty loop. Look how pretty that turned out. Yeah, ain't it cute? Okay. This goes here and this goes here. Let's I'm gonna open this and we're gonna connect. Open it just a little bit. Slip this guy on and close. Nice and snug. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Now we're going to connect it to this jump ring that's already on here. What's that? There's a wire sticking up. What's that? Is that part of the chain? No, it's an extra piece of the chain. Oh, let me get that out. Have a hold of it. Oh, there we go. Kind of like doing surgery. I plucked it out. I got it out. Okay, now we're going to open this right here. Open this one. Oh, it's still stuck to the pliers. There we go. Shake it off. Oh. There we go. Just a wee bit. Now, we're going to hang it from our center of our our pendant. Now, let's see how that looks. I'm gonna grab the jump ring. There we go. Aw, I like that. I like it. What do you think? Pretty. Okay, now comes the fun part. Now this guy is going to get, I need another eye pin. I didn't get another eye pin. So I left them out so I could get them out right here. And I got them from Bead Box Bargains, so that's where I got this stuff. Sister store to Bargain Bead Box. 30% off. Oops, that's a head pin. Oh, an eye pin. Oopsie. Eye pin. What I need. Oh, there's head pins and eye pins in this one. Okay. Pluck out an eye pin. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Right. And the temper on it is nice and strong. There we go. Now, this kink might keep the bead from going down. So, what I do is I just, people use these. And then what they do is they take it. I can't see if it's in the yeah, they take it and they, well, I don't know. I'm a conservative and I don't do that. So I take my flat nose. All you need to do is chomp on it. Just rotate it and chomp on it. There you go. Easy peasy. Okay, now on this, we're going to string it. See how the loop is looking at us this way? And then this way it disappears? Okay, we're going to have it this way. And then up here, we're going to have the loop looking at us. We're going to do it opposite. So we're going to do a simple loop. So I got all my pliers piled up right here. Okay, where are we at? I want to go this one. This way. So this one we're going to bend off this side. Let's bend it off a little bit more. Want a nice 90-degree angle there. So, and then we're going to snip. And we're going to do another small, not too small, because we got to use it right about there, I guess. I'll show you. We're going to have to use some jump rings to connect to it. Whoop. And I make a bigger loop. So I came up on the pliers a little bit more. Just like that. Nice. So we got it like this. Well, not exactly. Let me fix that. See how well, it is like that. This one's just got to turn just a wee bit. There. Beautiful. Okay, now we can connect this. Open this up. Open just by twisting it up. And then connect it to this jump ring here. I want to get it. See how this is dangling on this side? I want this to come on the other side. And if it will cooperate with me, maybe if I do this. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to close it up. Nice and snug. There we go. Coming together. So pretty. Okay, now this is gonna be the fun part. I don't know how it's gonna look. I don't know what we're gonna do. I have an idea, but you know how my ideas don't really always pan out. Okay, these jump rings don't belong here. I want the ovals. Here we go. Oval, and I'm not sure how many we needed, so I got 4. So I got 2 for each side. Okay, now what I wanted to do, I'm not sure if this is going to fit or not. I got CBs. I didn't know how. All right, this is going to lay like this. And then I'm going to turn it because this wire, the beading wire, is going to connect to this loop. And then we got one that's going to connect over here to this loop. And then we come down here, there's not really a loop. So it comes down here. I need to bring it together somehow so that it hangs nice. So I come up with the idea with jump rings. And then I got the oval jump rings. And then I thought, well, let's put a seed bead on it. I'm like, it's not going to go around the bend. I just thought of it. You put the seed bead on, it's not going to go around the bend. So that's out. All right. We're going to do our bent nose. That's how we open our jump rings. Use our bent nose. I always use the bent nose. And then on the other side, I use the flat nose. And we twist just a wee bit. Don't have to twist a whole lot. Okay, now we're going to go in here. Oh, it's not open far enough. Gotta open it just a little bit more. There we go. Now we're going to go into this loop here, and then hopefully, yeah, I think we're gonna need 2. So I'm gonna attach my other jump ring. Yay. Hang on. Okay. Hang on this side. And then attach our other jump ring. And then close it up. So small. There. All right. There we got one. Now I wonder if that will reach across. Oh yeah, that should reach across. Okay, now we're gonna do 2 here. So we're gonna open our jump rings, take our bent nose, and I always cover like most of it, and have the opening at the top. And we're gonna take our flat nose. I take my flat nose, I don't know, I just find it, there's more control over this flat nose versus, here, hang on, I gotta get a hold of it again. Using these to, I don't know, the twist, I don't know. It must be the way I twist it or something, but that has to be opened a little bit more. So we're gonna tweak it, open it a little bit more, and we're gonna maybe just attach this right away. And then we're going to attach it to this loop over here. And I'm going to need my needle nose pliers to do it because they are so tiny. And in we go. Is it open far enough? Yeah, it is. Just got to close it. Just got to close it. Oh, no, no, no. That's going to open up, put that up that way, slip it on, put our pliers there, and then we're going to close it nice and snug. There we go. Oop. I can't hang on to things. Okay, we have our little chains, and now we're going to open this. It'll be easier to open this than to open those jump rings and try and, because those are ovals and you have to pull it back far enough. Yeah, so we're going to open this. I see which side to open. This side. And now put this on. We're going to put this on this side. No, we should slide this side so it goes over there, and then this side. You gotta pay attention to orientation so that when it's on, the necklace hangs right. Oh my goodness, it's strong. There we go. Look, oh my goodness, it turned out perfect. Look it, and I didn't struggle a whole lot. Can you guys see? Try it. There we go. There. That's what we just did. Can you see it? I gotta see if you can see it. Oh, yeah. I gotta get up because the camera's up a little high and I'm short. Oh, guess what? Oh my gosh. I went to the doctor. I'm preparing to get ready for surgery. And for, my husband, he's like, why am I looking down at you? Because we were the same height. And 5'2". I've been 5'2" since I was 13 years old. So for, I want to say shits and giggles, but I just did. But anyway, I told the nurse, could you get my height? Because she was just going to get my weight. So she did. I am 1 inch shorter. I am now 5'1". She goes, that's a lot. Yes, it is. It's probably osteoporosis in the spine. My mom has it. So I'm just going to get shorter and shorter and shorter until I shrivel up in a little prout. I don't know. There's nothing I can do to stop that. I have no idea. All right, let's get just going to put this off to the side. It's so pretty. It turned out really, really nice. And when you have something in your head, what you want it to look like, and it's like, okay, this is what I want to do, and it actually turns out, say, oh, bonus. Okay, we have our beading wire. And like I said, this is the 7-inch. I don't normally use a 7-inch. This is my normal. You don't have to use AccuFlex. It could be any beadline, any type of 49 strand, because it is really flexible. It's soft, and I just like the way it drapes down. But these aren't going to drape. They're going to come straight down. So we're just going to use up the 7-strand wire that I was given, I don't know, in a box or something. I don't know where I got it from, but I got it from them. So, all right. I like to string right on to the spool, because then that way I'm not wasting a whole lot of wire. Because when you buy 49-strand wire, it is really expensive. So it's like, you don't want to, clip off 3 inches here and 4 inches there and 7 inches, and oh my gosh, no. So I do it this way, and do my once I get to the other end, I do my wire guard, and I use just as little as I can, snip off as little as I can. I'm a miser when it comes to wire, that's for sure. Yeah, a whole inch. I'm like, oh my gosh. And another thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I missed one. One ran away. Sure, I counted up. Yes, that is 6, 8, 9. I had 10. One ran away, you guys. All right, I'm going to have to get in our stash and just grab another one, because I'm not going to spend my time trying to find it. Where's my stash? Find my stash. It's back behind me. I moved this little rack. There, man. Here's one right here. But anyway, I have this little stand. I wanted it right next to here because I want to use it to put my computer on. And then when I get my computer on there, I can set up my live through the computer, and you have to have, I have StreamYard, and I got that downloaded. I've had that a couple of months now, just haven't done anything with it. So now we got our 10 beads. So I'm working on our lives, people. Yes, Carolyn, I'm working on it. Okay, now we're going to go for our big red bead. And then we got 6 of these. And that will be the end of our strand. 3. Yeah, here it is. Oh, I took off and joined these guys for some reason. They're partying or something. I don't party anymore. I used to. Oh man, I used to party it up. I used to go to the bars when I was younger, and oh, I was just out on the dance floor from the time I got there till the time I left. And it was so much fun. And now I can't move. I need a new knee for one. Okay, I'm trying to find, oh, crimps are right here. Talking. I need 2 crimps. There we go. And then 2 wire guards, which I got right here, are the antique copper. I spent so much time partying and dancing, and now it's like I can't move. I need a new knee. I'm hobbling. I'm overweight, so I'm losing weight. I lost 70 pounds, so that's a good thing. Well, that was the reason for losing weight. The doctor told me he would not do surgery on me and give me a new knee unless I lost weight. I was 280 pounds. Now I'm 210. So I lost 70 pounds. And I'm very proud of myself because I didn't think I was going to do it. But I found this Optavia diet. Optavia it works. It works as long as you stick to the diet. You cannot go off. Like yesterday, I was spending so much time. We spent so much time at the doctor's office asking questions, and then I had PT, and it was in a town away from me. So we were gone. Oh, I got yellow paint on one of my tools. How did I do that? Oh, it slopped on there somehow. But anyway, I get distracted really fast. Ooh, squirrel! Oh boy, yeah. Sometimes I just don't know. All right, I'm gonna go in the back groove first, squeeze, and then we're gonna go in the front groove and then squeeze. There we go. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna snip off this little bit right here. There we go. All right, now we're gonna slide all this down. Wow, that's not very long, is it? Oh, that's okay, because we're using chain to make up for the distance. I want to make an 18-inch. So I give myself about 4 fingers length to kind of give me room to work with. So snip it off and then put on my wire guard. And then, crimp bead, and now my wire guard. Now I forgot what I was talking about. Oh gosh. That's another thing. My mind is like going, and I see it and I know it. It's like, I don't know what to call this. I can't remember what this is. I can't remember how to say that. What's the word I'm looking for? And it's like constant. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Gina. I see it happening, but how do you fix your brain? I mean, that's coming from the brain. How do you fix that? I don't know. All right, I'm trying to pull down on it. All my tools. Look at me. All my tools are in the way. Well, let's pull on this. And I don't know. I don't want to squish this wire guard. Oh, you know what the problem is? My crimp is down here. It needs to slide up. Now we can, there. Now we can pull it together. Now I squeeze these together just a little bit, and the other ones I kind of squeeze a lot. Well, that one a lot too. And they're very, very bend easy. Okay, now I'm going to pull it down. There we go. And I'm going to pull it off to the side, and we're going to get our crimps, crimping pliers, get in there, and oh, see how the wire sticking up over the wire guard? We don't want that. We don't want that. Pull that wire down. Sometimes you got to pull on the wire and get your crimp pliers and squeeze. Okay, now I can let go. And then turn and get it in front and squeeze. And then snip this off. And that's this side. There's that side. Throw this away. And then this, all my tools. We're going to attach to here. Oh, I really like this. This is pretty. This is. I like the red. The red pops. And I'm not a red person, but I really like that. It turned out very nice. All right, now we're going to string this. Don't matter what end we start with. And let's see, one. Let me get the 6 on here. 2. That's 3. Okay. We got them. So yeah, I see my mind just going because I'm like, oh my gosh, I never used to be like this. I used to be able to be torn in like 10 different directions and get everything all done in one day. Now it's like, what am I doing today? Oh boy, I have to think about it. And I did my craft room, and I have these racks, and it's got all my supplies and all my beading stuff and beads and clay stuff and for polymer clay and everything you need for polymer clay, and I haven't even touched it. And resin stuff, and there's just all kinds of stuff. But anyway, I ran out of room. The whole idea of getting these racks is I need a place to put my inventory. So I don't have a place to put my inventory. So I bought another rack and I put it in my room. Now I have a rack just for, well, I got the bottom filled up, but the rest of it can be all filled up with beads, like necklaces and bracelets and earrings and anklets and body jewelry, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. The sky's the limit. I would love to do body jewelry. I would, one time, just once, we should make something like off the shoulder or something, like some chains and some beads and some sparkly stuff. And it's gotta have sparkly, sorry. I like sparkly. All right, we're gonna do this. We get 2. There we go. And then we're gonna get 2 of these. 1, 2. We got 3. I'll take this one. Okay. Now, crimp. Put our crimp in. Crimp goes in, and then their wire guard. And I put it in one side, and then pull it up and over. So I've always gone this way. It seems like when I bring it through, it pokes in my finger and it don't actually like come through. So now I'm going to make this like as small as I can by pulling that down, all the way down, because this is the part that's going to get snipped off. So I'm trying not to waste too much. So I don't know, I think, there we go. Pull that in, pull that up, pull the wires, there we go. Pretty. Pretty. Now we're going to take our crimping pliers and we're going to go into the back groove. And I always I put them in upside down because this is the back groove. I turn it this way. It's got the teeth in there, and I don't know, for some reason it throws me off. So I'm like, back groove, squeeze, front groove, and open, and hang on to it. Squeeze. There we go. Now I'm going to cut this little bit off. And slide everything down. And now we're going to do the same thing on this side. Except this side, I need a little bit of working space. So I go about 4 finger lengths. That's my hand is my handy dandy measuring device. Alrighty. Last bit here. Oh, this one's kind of flat. And it has a little burr on it. I don't think I'm going to use that guy. Okay, let's get a different one. Get a nice one out. There we go. These are really tiny. They're not. They're a little small, but they work. They work. Whoops. Gotta get that right in there, like that. Now the wire guard. Hi, Justice. What do you want? I have my German Shepherd here. What you want? You gotta go outside? You gotta go outside, go potty? You want love? What do you want? Oh, you want love? Yeah, is that what you're coming for? Yeah, love. Love Justice. It's a pretty girl. Gosh, she sheds. She just sheds and sheds and sheds, and she don't like being brushed. So we can't brush her. So, I pluck her. I pluck those big clumps of fur. And, oh my gosh. Oh, so now when I pet her, I have to shake my hand off because I'll have it all full up. Oh, wow. I'm going to cut this back a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now, I gotta get this in here, and now we're gonna pull on it, and then slid down. There we go. Keep it up there. Keep sliding the crimp up because that's what's stopping. And my fingers. Slipping finger all. So close this like we did on other ones. We're gonna close it up a little bit. And bring it down. And we're going to do the magic trick. Pull down on your wire. Crimp. Hurry up, crimp. Get in the back groove. Back groove. Back groove. Squeeze. And now you can let go. And get in the front groove. And squeeze. And did that. I don't think that it's so small. I don't think it even grooved it. It's not. It's not crimping. And that is a problem. I wonder if I folded it, if it would be. There's a little bit there, but yeah, it is not crimping. No, that sucks. That really sucks. Pull that off. Pull that off. These are so tiny. I just wonder. There's another one with a burr on it. These are crappy ones. These are crappy ones, and I don't know where I got them. I should start writing down where I get stuff because there's, well, see, that's a crappy one. It's got a burr on it and it's squished already. It's not even round anymore. And sometimes, like Beading, they got really good stuff. And, every once in a while, even though they get really good stuff, they might get a bad lot. And what I mean by a bad lot is the lot of when it was made. And sometimes you just get a bad lot. And this could be just a bad lot or the company, the company I bought it from. Hang on. Oh, my mouth gets so dry. Okay, I'm going to come back down through here. Push it into my finger and down into this crimp. And we're going to pull this down. And I'm going to, I'm hurting myself, so I'm going to use the pliers. And pull down. There we go. Nice and snug. There we go. That looks nice. Let's just see how this works. Let's see how this, in the back groove, and then squeeze, and then, yeah, there we go. And then in the front groove, we're going to squeeze, squeeze. There we go. Beautiful. So beautiful. Alrighty. We're going to snip this off, and then we're going to add jump rings. Whoops. Snip this off, and get all our pliers out of the way. Jeez. I have a horrible habit of just leaving them lay. I don't afterwards. Afterwards, all this gets all cleaned up so that the next time I want to work, it's clean. And I don't have to take time to clean it. So, here we go. Jump rings. I got these round ones. So we're going to go with those. And I'm going to get my bent nose. Find them. They're right here. And I'm going to put the opening at the top, not towards the top, at the top. And we're going to open. And then we're going to hook it. Let's see. Do I want to hook it right here? I think I want to hook it right here. Yes. I'm going to hook it right there. And then we're going to place this on and close. Close. And then the other side, we're going to do same thing. Open the jump ring. And here we go. And now that we have it on the center of this one, I think I'm going to go on the center of this one. Let's see how it looks. See how it looks. All right. Now, he's got to go. Right, here we go. Little scooper. There we go. Fast work. There we go. Oops, one stuck to my hand. All right, here we go. There. Can you see it all? I don't know if you can see it all. See? I gotta get up. Yeah. It's not all in there. There we go. How's that? Yeah. There we go. Now, we're just going to add chain. And I want an 18 inch, so I'm not sure how long this is. So, we got to measure. Where's my measuring tape? So, there it is. It's covered under all these bags. I'm like, ooh, look, I found bags. Bags. Here's another bag. Oh, I just kept stuffed them in here. I don't need this many, actually. Okay. 3.5 inches. Wow, that's it. Well, for 18 inches, we got 7 inches here, so we need 11 more inches. So we need 5.5 inches of chain on each side. So 5.5, and we have a figure roll chain. This was our figure roll chain for the bargain bead box, remember? And we're going to 5.5 inches. Whoop, what is going on here? Oh, okay. Nothing's happening there. Oh, we got a single one here. I think I might take that guy off. I think I will. I'm going to take that guy off. 5.5. Oh, goes all the way to this guy. Isn't that cool? So we're going to, well, do they come apart? Yeah, right here. All necklaces or chains are links. Links connected together to make a chain. I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, I'm going to open this up. Oh, there we go. Open wide. There we go. We got our 5.5 inches on this side. And I'm going to close this guy back up. And we'll use him for the next one. 5.5 inches. And because it went from one figure, you have the large one, I'm just going to count the large ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to open this guy up and release the rest of the chain. There. There we have it. Well, instead of closing it back up, let's go right here. That's what we should have done with the other one. But it just came to me, so we'll have to go back over there. Close it up. Okay, this little guy can go. All right. Get a little bit and put it back together here. There. Just like that. Beautiful. There's one side. Now, this out of the way. We have this side. And we're going to open. This guy I want to get rid of. So I'm not going to keep one chain linked. So I'm just going to snip it off. Make fast work. There it goes. Gone. I don't know where it went because it went flying. So I didn't hang on to it. Naughty. That is a naughty move, but this is my craft room. I'll clean it up. Oh boy. I absolutely love this craft room, you guys. I can walk in. It's so bright and airy, and I just love it. It's so clean. And I ordered curtain rods. They're going to be here today. Those curtain rods are going to be wired up to those racks, and then I'm going to have those curtains on the curtain rod so that it opens and closed. I can go and everything's open, and I go and everything's closed. Just like that. So anyway, my girlfriend thought of that, and I'm like, 'cause I didn't know. You know what I did? I had all this 3-inch turquoise leather that was yards and yards and yards and yards of it, and I had a big bulk of it. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? So I used that, weaved it in and out, and wrapped it to the rack. Looks hideous. Anyway, so let's put oh gosh. All right, let's put on, oh no, something's wrong here. Because this one ends here. This one ends with these 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think these 3 come off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, these 3 gotta come off. So let's make fast work of that. And we're just gonna get a hold of one side and snip. There you go. Throw it away. Throw it away. Okay. Now we're gonna put on a couple of, well, I don't think, yeah, let's put on jump rings. I was gonna say I don't think we need jump rings, but because this is twisted, let's put on a jump ring. So here we go. And as always, we're going to put them in our bent nose, or that's the way I do it. You can do it any way you want. And then our flat nose, open it up. Just tweak it open. And then we have our clasp. Goes on this side. And close it up. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now this side, I've got a bigger ring to go in. So do we do a jump ring and then a ring? Yeah, we'll tack. Jump ring, then a ring. So we got a jump ring and a clasp on that side. So we're going to go a jump ring and a ring. Oh, and speaking of ring, I have an extension. Because this is only 18 inches. So I'm going to put on an extender. So let's do that. I have been making a lot of necklaces and I'm making them 18 inches long and I'm not putting on extenders in the site. That's not a good thing. We should be putting on extenders for just in case somebody wants to wear it a little lower, or somebody with a bigger neck, you know, a thicker neck might want to wear it and they can extend it out. So anybody can wear it. Okay, I have this red bead here. I think I'm gonna put one of these guys on first. Look how dry my hands are. I put lotion on and they still look like that. I gotta keep lotion. I guess I'm gonna put some cocoa butter on. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Now, this one. See how this one just bends real easy? I'm going to do a wrapped loop on that one. So, for the wrapped loop, I'm going to put my round nose right above the beads. Exactly above. And I'm going to bend it. So, it's a 90-degree angle. And then I'm going to rotate my pliers. And I just need a little tiny loop to go on here. So we're going to stay right at the end and bring that wire up and over the pliers. And then you got to rotate the pliers around. I bring it all the way around. And then bring that across, just like that. And then tweak it a little bit if you have to. And then now I'm going to put it in this hand and wrap. And you know what I've learned about wrapping? When it's short like this, just swing it over to the other side and then bring it over and bring it over, you know, kind of like that. I've noticed when they're long, they're really easy. You go, and there you go. They wrap so nice. Look at that wrap. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Okay, and we're going to snip this off. Flush end against this side, and oh, it didn't snap. Okay, let's bend this straight up and down. There we go, and squeeze that in. Now, let's see. Don't know if I can open a ring here. Don't look like it. I don't see an opening. I don't see an opening. Oh yeah, right here. I'm just going to put on a little jump ring. Here, got a jump ring. It's right here. So, we're going to open our jump ring, bent nose, and flat nose. These are your flat nose, just in case you didn't know. These are your flat nose. I can't see. Yeah, there they are. I can see you moving. There we go. I don't know. I can't see you guys. It's horrible. I'm just doing this blind. I'm just hoping that you can see what I'm doing. I hope so. I have to review this. I have to review it. I'll have to check it out, see what I did wrong. And that goes like that. We're going to put the extender on our... No, it's supposed to be on the big chain. Not like that. I did it wrong. I put it on the big chain. I want this side on the big chain. And then our loop down at the bottom, our jump ring for our, there. This little guy over here. So now we're going to open this jump ring that we just put on, this extender, open it up just a little bit, just enough to slide on our little dangle. When you guys do an extender, it just looks nice to have something hanging on the end of it. Okay, I'm gonna get all my tools all out of the way here. Get everything, move everything, and we're gonna put it together. And open. And I'm going to put it right here on this big loop. Open, open. Ugh, my fingers hurt. There we go. Ow, that hurt. Okay, now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it when things come together. It turned out really, really nice. Oh my gosh. Okay. Can you guys see? I gotta be able to. Okay, now we're gonna open that wide. And then I don't know how to do this. Because it's long. It's a very long pendant. So let's see. Let me jump up and see. Oh, it's almost all in there. Just like that. Yeah. Yay. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Just love it. I just love the little pops of red. See, this is the extender. See, I don't want too much red. I just got 3 beads. And I put one on the extender. This came out of that mix that we had. So I'm like, cool. It just turned out beautiful. You know what you know what I just thought of? Instead of putting these beads down here, I could have put crystals and make it sparkly. That's the way I go. Anyway, that's the end of this video. So until next time, happy beading.